So guys, welcome back to another video, and this is episode 5 of the Welcome to the Bubble series from Mattis Skyball. I keep saying his name wrong, I'm sorry, I'm not great with that. With the JaVale McGee vlogs, I've actually been watching them on my personal YouTube channel. I say YouTube channel, my personal account, just in my own time. I sort of felt like I would split, like I'd be watching like JaVale McGee's on my own time, and I'll be watching his like on the channel. Maybe I should have sort of done it the other way, but his was the first one that I saw, so that's just sort of how I went with it. But I'm really enjoying both of them. Like, it's really interesting. With JaVale McGee's, it's quite intriguing how LeBron's is not in it very much. There's one clip of him that I've seen so far. I'm still not seeing the last 2 episodes. However you would say it. Is it like contract? Like he was at the back of the bus and he just barely talked. Is it just contract? Or is he just sort of like a quiet guy, like in terms of he doesn't really sort of mix with the other guys? Maybe it's just to do like contract, etc. Because I don't know what it would be, but that's just sort of what I gather from that. But yeah, this is episode 5 of his Welcome to the Bubble sort of series. And if you want me to keep these up, just let me know. I know these videos don't get as many views, but the sort of the interactions and the sort of the likes, etc. People seem to really enjoy these ones. It seems like a more niche one. But for the smaller amount of people who watch it, they really enjoy it. But yeah, I really do like these kinds of videos. They're a bit different, but I ain't complaining, man. I mean, watching these videos is just relaxing, and it's a really good in-depth look at the sort of random events that are going on and the things that you just sort of see the basketball players get up to, really. And yeah, I just find it really interesting. Let's check it out and see what this vlog's about. Basically, I'm excited to see what he's got, like what's planned for us in this. So yeah, let's check this out. Leave a like if you enjoy it, and yeah, let's get into it.
What's the weather like today?
You just know in 2 hours it's gonna start raining.
Is this all for us?
You're 76ers?
That's some extra. Eggs, please. A turkey sausage.
Oh, that's so
breakfast
good.
potatoes.
American breakfast is a
We
different
are
level.
going to talk about that game day vlog idea.
Got some things in the works, huh? We went from not having any silverware to having real metal forks. This is probably...
You just know, yeah, plastic cutlery is the worst. When you can get that sort of change, because I don't know how long he's been eating with plastic cutlery. I'm guessing for like a week or longer, maybe. To be able to use proper cutlery, that's got to be a relief, man.
Slowest, rainiest day we've had in the bubble so far.
I knew it was going to start raining, I knew it. When I speak, you listen.
Please leave me alone. 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 Please leave me alone.
Running in the rain is actually really, really nice. I like
We have a
it.
late practice today, so I think that I'm gonna try and do a yoga class or something. We'll figure out how to do it space-wise. Let's warm things up in here.
Welcome to your yoga practice. Let's begin in child's pose. Go ahead and take your knees wide to your mat space. Inhale through your nose. Through your nose long. And allow your body
looks so
to
weird
get a
for some
little bit
reason.
heavier. Maybe your elbows drop down. Layer that you can add is to lean onto your left hip and hug. One more breath.
I hadn't taken a yoga class since quarantine started. It's good to be back.
I think so. It's really early today, man.
Thank you.
Did you like it?
Get treated.
Excuse me, sir. I'd really
Absolute
like to
king.
get off the bus. Thank you. Is it okay if I sneak in here and look? Come back, come back.
Guys. Everybody, relax.
I tried to tell him. Tobias, you're gonna get us in trouble.
Oh, is this where they're
breaking
playing? Oh, that's kind of
protocol.
cool, you know.
So are we gonna be screaming at these people when we get a dunk? So we're
We have to have a conversation.
Very
It's not
interesting.
my fault. I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard of a hyperbaric chamber, but we have one here, and I'm gonna go try it out.
Are the gold things I'm thinking of? Am I completely wrong?
The spaceship.
I think they are, aren't they?
My window to the outside.
Maybe not then. What is that?
Okay, it's almost full. Just fill it up. So basically, this is like a high pressure chamber with 20-25% more oxygen than regular air, and it's supposed to help with improvements of recovery. and
Okay, that makes sense if they're like getting more oxygen to your muscles and just like recovery.
stuff like that.
Oh, so I was completely wrong though.
I think I have to be in here for an hour, so
Oh,
see you
ow.
on the other side. I'm gonna grab a snack.
What's up, my man?
Why does this keep happening? Like, what on
What
earth
are
is
these
going on
drinks?
here?
What are these drinks? They keep exploding. What is
Two
that?
cans are exploding like this. I've never
That
seen
can't be
this before.
safe. It's mental.
Yo, dang! Close your mouth when you eat. All right, we can meet there like, and we can do like 8 or something. All right, cool. I'll see you at 8 then. I think you'll be on time.
You know I'm always on time.
Well, that's a lie. I'm gonna get some food real quick.
Whoa. Anytime T's around, you gotta kind of be like, yeah. No, seriously, Matisse. People were hitting the comments that you're making me seem like a bully. I'm not a bully. No, really nice guy.
Hi, my name is Matisse. Hey, Tobias. So episode 5. You want to tell the people anything? This is behind the scenes. Episode 5.
He does like stuff like.
You know this is
That scared me. That actually made me flinch. Oh my god. Oh, why did that scare me? That actually got me. What the hell? That is so weird. How did that make me flinch?
5.
He does like stuff like.
That was weird. I can't believe that.
What's up, Bo?
That shook me up.
What's poppin', my dude? Yo, Bobby. Bobby. Hey, Bobby. You know what to say to this guy right now.
No.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
No.
Bobo. Say it.
I'm a nice person. I'm not bad like you.
Okay, but just say it. The 13th documentary.
I have to do
because
that.
it's not taught in history.
You gotta go the extra mile.
You have to do your own research.
do your own research.
Exactly.
Like I said, that announcement on the bus the other day, I said, all y'all people, everybody saying Black Lives Matter, black people are, even white people, you hashtagging it. Just do me a favor and watch 13th on Netflix. And
That was crazy, that.
She came back, she was like, man, thanks for the
I watched
recommendation.
that, I was
They was texting me all night about it. You challenge people to educate themselves so they could feel comfortable where you've been, what you've gone through. I think even for myself, educating myself, I have a different perspective considering I didn't grow up with the challenges that other African Americans may have.
I think the whole feel for the NBA right now is we got over the hump of, oh, we're in the bubble, what's this like, what's life like? And now it's like everything we talked about going into it, now the guys are like, we don't want to just be a distraction, we want to continue this conversation of whatever needs to be reform or change or equality.
Yeah, what we want to do as a team, because like we don't want to be here and just throw on some t-shirts and think that's getting a job done. So like we have to back something real that is going to allow us to actually see and create real change. I personally feel like as athletes and people with a platform and an audience, we have to be informed. Where y'all get in trouble, meaning the athletes, is when you go on and you start talking and you don't know what the hell you're talking about. But that comes with us educating ourselves and educating each other.
So there's sort of 3 layers, right, that we've talked about. We've talked about the education piece. We have a head coach that really cares, and we have a GM that really cares, and we have a number of guys that are really passionate about this. So how can we educate the team, the staff, the people around us on things that are really meaningful right now? The second layer to it is sort of the awareness piece, and I think that's kind of when the visuals come in. So you talked about t-shirts, which we can do. We can talk about some of the exterior of buildings and just messages that we feel are important. And then the third piece is the action piece. And so that's the kind of stuff that we can do in Philly, back in our cities, or wherever else. So I think if we attack it from 3 different vantage points, education, awareness, and action, then we're going to come up with a really good program that will make the next 3 months of being in this bubble useful and productive and impactful.
I'm interested to see what they do, because we've seen that with baseball, and I'm guessing with other American sports, and from the UK sports, from the Premier League, and from other leagues as well. They've all been showing their respects, etc., and doing their own different things. I'm excited to see what the NBA does, because from what I'm gathering here, they seem really passionate about this basically, and yeah, I'm very intrigued to see I'm guessing we'll see things on the TV, etc., and hopefully anyway, because it definitely needs to happen.
It was so easy to be a part of this movement from the jump. It allowed people to get involved and then want to learn more. But if it had
100%.
been a little bit harder, you would have had to actually work. I don't think as many people would have tried to jump on board.
I will say this though, and research is behind this. The easier the message is, the more powerful it is.
For sure.
It is so
What the
hard
hell?
to do this conversation justice, because basically I'm trying to take what was a 2-hour talk and cut it down to 3 or 4 minutes. And there's just so much information that's being missed, but I know that if it was any longer, this wouldn't be something that people want to listen to. But I hope I can get the point across of us just trying to have this conversation and beginning the talks of how we can make an impact while we're here in this bubble. I mean, we'll see. I hope you guys get it.
As athletes, do your homework so you're comfortable with being able to have that dialogue. People gonna come at you left and right. Do your homework. That's it. You do your homework, you can talk about anything. Because at the end of the day, whatever you say anyway, somebody's gonna have something to say about it. Yes.
So, all of this is what we've been talking about, and all we're trying to find is this, so we can open up the door to talk about this. But all these people need to be comfortable talking about it if we're going to do it as a whole. What you're comfortable talking about, FERC may not be. So with that being said, all of this has to come to here and let people take their point elsewhere. We're trying to find this, brother.
What about educate all?
Educate each other.
Educate us.
That's huge. Honestly, because everything that we're saying is something that's learned from somebody else.
We're trying to find
I love this, man. They're putting all this sort of they're trying to do all this work or whatever, their conversations, etc., to give the best possible messages. I'm guessing this is preparation, maybe not preparation, but for when the NBA returns. Because obviously their influence is huge. The amount of people that are going to be watching this, it's going to be nuts. So many people. So if they get the correct message, like he said, with the more simple and sort of the easier to understand the messages, the more powerful, similar to that, and to the people who are watching that, it's true, man. I really do appreciate the work, and just love the work and the passion that they're putting into it.
That's like a singular message. We need a simple message. Nike says just do it. They don't say just do it because our sneakers are made with hyperbaric chambers and this, that, and third. We come with the best technology from China and we do it. They just say just do it. Lace your sticks up and run.
So what you want to say?
That's why these simple things that could branch off and give, and everybody can take the conversation. Now, somebody say, Tobias, why your shirt say educate yourself? Well, reparation, you could go wherever you want.
But let me just say something. I do feel like we should, as a team, right, be using this space to have time where we do have a message, right? Educate yourself, educate us, educate each other, whatever. We should have this, and we should have maybe twice a week where we have a program, honestly, where we come together and discuss. I believe we should do this. We should do that. I'm down with it.
That was the only way I could score, bro. Educate yourself.
Educate yourself, bro.
Educate yourself. See? Look how it started.
I know, right?
We got our first scrimmage today. I don't even know where I'm going.
I've been watching a few of the scrimmages. They're really interesting. Like with the players sort of like biking in the background, like doing exercise while they're off the court. It's quite interesting seeing that.
We'll figure it out.
I do really enjoy it. Another one. This is so big. It's absolutely huge.
What's up?
Disney World, that is. That's going to be taken out of context.
Ben Simmons, in rhythm, hit himself a corner three.
Well, I think that's why Taylor Jenkins saying earlier he's pretty much where he wants is Embiid again from outside, knocks that one down.
Joel Embiid. Sixer again, they got him from the Golden State Warriors. There goes Matisse Thybulle. Well done by the rookie.
Come on, bro.
Hands and a takeaway. Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris doing it.
I'm not gonna lie. Matisse Thybulle, he is slowly becoming my favourite player, and that's probably gonna seem really like sort of too soon. Like, you're speaking and you've not even seen him play. But from seeing his character, and I feel like that's what's really good about this, you're seeing players' characters and seeing them as people, not just as athletes. And I really am enjoying it, man. Like, he seems like a really, really fun guy. Like, a fun guy, as if I know. A funny guy. He just seems like a normal guy, basically. And that's what I'm loving about this. You wouldn't really, maybe not expect this, but you just wouldn't really see this if it wasn't for these vlogs. So yeah, I am really liking this, man. And for him, he's building his profile 100%. Like, he's a rookie. So I mean, this is only going to do wonders for his career and his sort of like, I guess, branding at the end of the day. Even though these vlogs are fun, like probably the end goal of this was to like make his brand bigger, and it's definitely working, man. I mean, he's getting millions of views in certain videos, and this is what, 700k in a day. Like, yeah, it's crazy, man. And I'm really enjoying it. I still can't get over that click. That shook me. That genuinely shook me. And that chat. I was not expecting that either. It was really like intriguing to see their sort of view on it, etc. And they are some smart guys, man. I did not realise these like basketballers. I knew they wouldn't be like stupid, but like they are some really, really smart people. Like to a level that they could like probably be in other high-end jobs doing something else if it wasn't for basketball. And I guess that's because of like the education system in the US, like combined with the sports, like you have to sort of pass your grades, etc. And yeah, I mean, it shows it definitely works, man. These are some really smart people. Great discussion, guys. Athletes have these larger than life characteristics, both physically and personalities, that we often forget that you guys are human beings first. Exactly, man. That's why I love this series. Athletes second, you guys are given the platforms to use and inspire, create discussions, changes and movements if you want to. It's not an obligation. Thanks for sharing that part of the discussion. That's true. They were like saying like on the whiteboard, like how they were labeling people or listing people who they think would be comfortable talking about it and people they weren't. I think that was the case. So like what he's saying there, like not everyone has to talk about it, but obviously if you do, you show the courage to do so, you've got to love to see it, man. Bobby is such a nice dude. Just think how you are as a Pistons fan. I miss the hell out of Toby, Bobby. We need Matisse, Kyle podcast. Podcast could be interesting, actually. I really do enjoy podcasts for me, man. I really like podcasts. I like the little friend group Matisse, Carl, and Tobias. Yeah, they seem like they've got like they're always in the vlogs just joking about and clowning. I love it. Matisse seems to stick with Tobias and Quinn a lot. Rarely seems Simmons. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. But I guess like people have their friend groups and different things. Like they're from different countries, so maybe the culture's a bit different. I'm not too sure. But yo, I am really enjoying this for the 1000th time that I've said that. But hopefully you guys enjoy. This is more of an eye-opening one. Like, but at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. We're here for these different types of videos in these vlogs. And yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Until next time, like, subscribe, peace.